First, I'll be using some 5-gallon paint stir sticks. I am using 5 of them, and I usually get mine from Home Depot. Go ahead and place them right next to each other. And then using this Dollar Tree adhesive glue with a mixture of hot glue, just begin gluing some craft sticks on the back of the paint sticks to hold that all together. Next, I'll be using 2 of these 1-gallon paint stir sticks. You could also find these from Home Depot. Just going to measure the width of the sign that we created with the 5-gallon paint stir sticks. And then using a box cutter just to kind of cut down the surface. You want to do this to both sides, and that box cutter will just rip apart. And then I just hot glued those pieces to the top and the bottom of those 5-gallon paint stir sticks. Then just using some of these half wooden beads that I got off of Amazon, just began hot gluing those on top of that 1-gallon paint stir stick. And I used a total of 10 of those half wooden beads. Then I grabbed this love sign, also came from Dollar Tree. And using some brown acrylic paints, I get mine from Walmart, just began applying that acrylic paint on both the love sign and that 5-gallon paint stir sign. Now, if you need to use a paintbrush, or you could apply this with a baby wipe, do whatever works for you, just as long as you get that paint on those wooden signs. Allow that to dry. And for the love sign, once the brown paint is dry, I'm just applying a random amount of petroleum jelly onto the surface, and then went over that with Waverly chalk paint in the color Plaster. Go ahead and allow that to completely dry, and then grab a scraper tool, or you could use your sanding paper or sanding block, and just begin scraping that sign. And wherever you put that petroleum jelly, that chalk paint on the top will just scrape right off, leaving you with this weathered look. Then had some of this wrapping paper left over, so I just traced out the love sign, began cutting that out. Just make sure you cut it out just a little bit smaller than the actual tracing. And then began applying some Mod Podge on the back of the love sign. You want to make sure you apply a generous amount. Just make sure you apply it all over. And then place that wrapping paper right down. Smooth it out with your fingers to make sure it is completely adhered and there's no air bubbles. Look at how cute that is. And then with that paint stick sign, all I did was just apply a small amount of that plaster chalk paint on my paintbrush and just began kind of doing a dry brush method all throughout. Kind of gives you that weathered look, but still the love sign and the paint sign are 2 completely kind of different weathered looks. So I think it just really came out great. And then using that Dollar Tree adhesive glue with hot glue, just glued those 2 signs together. Then just created a bow out of some natural burlap and this buffalo check ribbon. Just glued that to the top as well. And then if you want, you could add a hanger, just hot glue or use a staple gun on the back and just tie off some string, and then you got yourself this cute little buffalo check kind of farmhouse sign. I hope this inspires you guys to create your own in your own special way. If it did, please be sure to sprinkle the love. Thank you so much, and I hope y'all have a good rest of your day. Thanks. Bye.